Hey everybody on YouTube, good afternoon. This is Rick Thomas from Obsolete Video Services. Today we are doing pretty much a completion of a video deck that was shipped to me by a customer for repair. And I'll tell you, this video deck was really dirty. This thing was, oh man, this thing was a nightmare actually. It must have been in some really poor storage areas or stored in a very poor climate or area. This thing was very dirty. Very dirty, and looks like it's had a hell of a lot of use, but we brought it back to life. As you can see, we now have some video playing back on it. Excuse the damn black bar, these cameras suck trying to shoot video, but as you can see, we got video playing fine on this thing now, and got time code, got everything else. I had to replace the belts, guides, alignments, the rollers, you name it. I had to re-grease the entire unit. All the main mechanisms on this thing had to be re-greased, taken apart. All the grime and dirt had to be taken off all these parts and then reassembled and re-greased, which is a lot of work because these things have so many movable parts. It's not even funny. But as you can see when you go inside the machine, I'm playing a tape and everything's playing fine. This main motor here is completely rebuilt and new. All new belts, all new drives. The loading carriage is completely rebuilt. Complete mechanism problem on this loading carriage. I had to rewire it. I had to put new springs. I had to fix the gears. I had to fix the alignment. This loading carriage was really messed up. As you can see, we got it all working fine. And you can see the tape, the head drum, and the brushes are all clean. This deck was really dirty. It must have been used a lot wherever it came from, but this deck took a beating. The video heads had to be cleaned out. And I'm just doing some final testing and run-throughs to make sure the deck's playing properly and loading and everything else. But I worked on this for the past maybe 4 or 5 hours, and we finally got this thing up and running. It's running good video, and you know, everything's working on it. All the lights are working on it. Time code's working on it. Audio's working on it. For an old deck like this that's been abused, I guess you would call it. It looks like it's got many miles on it. Storage-wise, wasn't very good, but video and everything is coming across real nice on this thing. It just wasn't really bad shape. So if you guys send me video machines, be particular on what video machine or 3/4-O-matic you want to ship. The cleaner the machine, the better. If I get a really dirty machine, looks like it came out of World War II, it takes an awful lot of time to get one of these serviced because they've been neglected, they've been sitting for 20 years plus. They might have been used in an editing bay or a studio where they beat the hell out of them. It just takes a lot longer and there's a lot more preparation to work on one of these decks. Do not, when you send me video decks, send me the best video decks you possibly can, but do not send me the ones that are really dirty. There's an awful lot of issues with these decks, and it takes a lot of work to get them back up and running again. But as you can see, I do a really good job and thorough job of taking everything apart and making sure I can get this thing back to spec and getting up and running again. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and for the customer, I'm going to be returning this Vo-5850 probably in the next day or two. We'll get this right back to them. Hope you guys enjoyed this video.